Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're finally diving into this song. You guys asked me to react to this a while, it feels like it's been a while back. I feel like it was only a few videos ago, but this was also I think maybe about 3 weeks ago when I posted that video. But regardless, we're finally going to dive into No Fear. You guys said this was an EDM song from BINI, and you guys know obviously I'm an EDM producer, so of course it's going to be right up my alley. And I couldn't find a music video or any like dance performances or performance videos or anything like that, so we're going to react to their live version of it on Wishbus, which is even better because, let's be honest, the best vocals out there are live vocals when it comes to BINI. So let's not waste any more time, guys. Let's dive straight in. I'm so excited. Here we go. Exclusive.
BINI, I'm feeling like I can't lose. I won't let you get in my way. Over and over, I'll prove. I'm showing no fear. I'm showing no fear.
107.5.
We're just here to have a good time. Woo!
Woo! Let's go!
What's up, LA?
Yes, let's go!
I'm high in the clouds. That's a new level. What a good flight. Oh, oh. No trouble around. We don't stress no one, just a good time. Oh, oh, oh. And I won't let you take me down. I changed my mind. I'm looking at better days. I will always hold
I like that little bit of harmony right there. Thank you, girl. Thank you for that. I want to hear it again, though.
mine. I'm looking at better days. I will always hold my ground and stand upright. I'm putting on my game face. I'm feeling like I can't lose. I won't let you get in my way. Over and over, I'll prove. I'm showing no fear. I'm showing we're just here to have a good time. I'm showing no fear. I'm showing no fear. I'm showing no fear. I'm showing no fear. So don't mind the doubt.
Oh, this is amazing. Once again, not only have these girls just released us an absolute banger of a track with this right now, this is like screaming like old school EDM too, which I love. Like, this is the kind of stuff that I grew up listening. Well, not like grew up, I guess we'll say. But like when I first got into EDM, like over like 8 years ago or whatever it's been now, this is the kind of stuff that I grew with like right off the bat. Like, this is like kind of like a mixture of almost like Big Room with that progressive house style that I got from like the likes of like Hardwell and like when Tiesto switched over, and like you know, pretty much all of Hardwell's team, you know, all the artists that he had signed at that point in time, or that were growing, or kind of like growing and getting bigger with him around him. You know, I mean, this is the kind of stuff that I love, 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 and it's really a sound that we don't really have anymore in the industry, and I kind of miss it. But I love the lyrics here because at first it's like no fear. Okay, like they're gonna talk about like we have like no fear, like, you know, and it was gonna be about like being yourself or something like that. You know, no fear about being who we are, and kind of in a way it is. But this is kind of like more like, you know, we are gonna live our lives the way we want to. Like them basically saying like we're just here to have a good time. We're here to party, have fun, whatever they're saying. You know, they're here basically like living their lives in no fear, literally. Like, they don't care like what the industry expects from them to do. They don't care, you know, what the industry expects from us as just like even listeners. You know, if you have no fear, go out and live your life and do things that you maybe not normally do. You know, if you normally aren't one to go out and like, if you're more of an introvert usually and you're not really one to go out with friends, you know, take that opportunity to kind of, you know, not necessarily push yourself to being uncomfortable, but like push yourself in a way that you're going to go out and maybe try and see if you can have fun with your friends, you know, especially if you're the introvert and your extrovert group of friends, you know, try to push yourself a little bit to go out and have fun with those people because you only have one life. You know, it would really kind of be unfortunate if you kind of just always stayed home and you know, never really went out because you were afraid of, you know, because of, you know, you're just shy or whatever the case may be. Now, of course, if you have like social anxiety, you know, please make sure you take care of yourself. Don't put yourself in a situation where you're going to end up having like a full blown like, you know, anxiety attack while you're in public. You know, that would not be good. But, you know, if you're just a very shy person that normally doesn't really like being in the limelight, you know, still, you know, it's all about like, you know, choosing your battles, you know, in a way, choosing your opportunities to go out and do stuff with people that you might not normally do. You know, for me, I've been doing that for years. You know, there's many times where, because my best friend is extremely extroverted. He is the type of person to go up to somebody and start talking to them and spark a conversation, talk to them for 20 minutes. I'm not the type of person. I'm not one to really go out and just like start talking to somebody for the sake of talking to somebody. That's not really ever who I've been. But I've gotten a little bit better about that, you know, trying to really kind of push myself outside my boundaries and going and talking to people I normally might not talk to or befriend on my own. I'm kind of trying to work on that because I want to be that kind of person. I want to be somebody that looks like approachable to my friends or to really strangers. I want somebody to be able to walk up to me and be comfortable starting a conversation knowing that I look and, you know, present myself as somebody who would like to talk to somebody and not somebody who just kind of like, you know, hides and is like, oh no, don't look at me, you know? But I love this, you know, if we can guarantee we're going to get anything from BINI, there's always going to be some kind of amazing, strong message in their songs. And this one is a great one. This one is awesome. You know, it's not too serious, but it's also like, hey, go out there, have a good time, live your life, live in no fear. I love that. Let's keep going. This has been a jam and so much fun. Let's go.
So don't mind your doubt. You can do whatever long as you try.
See? Right there. You can do whatever you want as long as you try. Again, not living in fear. I love it.
No matter if you're down, get up, 'cause it's alright.
Oh, their vocal layering is so good.
I won't let you take me down or change my mind.
And they're doing this live. Like, how do they sound this good live? Oh, the vocals.
I'm feeling like I can't lose. I won't let you get in my way. Over and over, I'll prove. I'll show no fear. I'll show we're just here to have a good time.
Oh, it's when that hyacinth comes in. I'll show you guys. It's when that hyacinth comes in. It's just when this takes off and sends me to like another world of like nostalgia. If we go back here, you're gonna see like there's just the beginning parts like the wah 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 wah, and then they bring in the and it's it's so cool. Like listen. See?
We're just here to have a good time.
Oh, it's so good. This person right here, this person is my like hero right now. This person is having a great time. They are jamming out, having the time of their lives. This is how I am jamming out this stuff. Everybody else is like pretty calm and collected. Like you could tell like this person here is just an absolute massive fan of EDM and knows exactly how to jam out. This person's amazing. I love them. Oh. Wow. Damn, girl. Just going off in the background like that. My goodness, the vocals. Oh my god. That was adorable. Yeah. Oh, it was so good.
Hi, wishers. We are
BINI.
for For more exclusive videos,
Click it. Click it.
click right here.
Click here. Click here.
Click here.
Click here.
Click here.
Click here.
Click here. Click here.
Click here. Click here. Click here.
Click here. Click here.
Click here.
Click here to subscribe.
Oh, oops. Oh, they're so good. That was so much fun. I needed that. This was my last video I recorded today, and that was a perfect one for me to end on. I'm ready to take on the rest of the day now. I'm so happy and just, oh my gosh. Guys, you know what I would like. You guys know me. You guys knew I was going to love this. You guys are awesome. I am so happy you guys suggested this for me. I mean, this was like a perfect song for me because it really takes me, I should say it took me back to like a nostalgic time in my life when I was first getting into EDM, when I first was like really looking into wanting to be, you know, a producer and really trying to figure out what really genre do I want to really make and experiment with different genres, figuring out where I'm good at, what am I not good at, you know, learning about like different ways of mixing and, you know, working on melodies and like trying to get my melody skills down and making really cool and dope melodies. I mean, it's funny, like every time I hear an EDM song or a song like them where they're technically P-pop but doing an EDM song in general, I always like fall back in love with this genre and I'm like, damn, I really want to make it again. But the thing is, for me, it's like right now, the money maker for me is going to be doing YouTube and Patreon. And I want to be able to get to a point where YouTube and Patreon kind of are my career so I can do music for fun and just kind of have that as like a side thing with the music, or sorry, with the YouTube and Patreon. Because like I said, the problem for me is like when I tried to make music the career, I kind of felt forced. I felt like I was doing it because I had to, because I wanted to make it my career. And the thing for me is like, I mean, as much as I want this to be my career, obviously, I don't think it's ever going to feel like it because it's just, I have the fortunate opportunity of just, I'm watching videos that you guys and other people that have their artists out there that they're suggesting for me, suggest to me. I just watch it, have a great time, and then I love mixing, I should say, I love editing and I love making thumbnails and making them to the best of my ability, and it doesn't feel like work to me, you know? Whereas music, I think, is like one of those things where it's kind of come natural to me, but not as much as this did. So I don't really want music to be the career. I kind of want it to be like the side job of the career being YouTube and Patreon, you know? So, but overall, I mean, like I said, wonderful message as always. Not so serious as some of their other ones, but I love the idea of, hey, live your life in no fear. Be able and be comfortable to push your boundaries a little bit, especially if it's something as simple as like, hey, you know what? I'm a little bit shy or maybe a little bit introverted and I don't really want to go out with my extroverted friends, you know? Or if it's like you're not normally one to like go travel, like, you know, for me, honestly, moving from Ohio to Florida was probably unspeakable and unheard of when I was younger. I was very comfortable with settling in Ohio and just having myself raise a family there and just doing my life there. But honestly, moving to Florida was one of the biggest things I've ever done in my life, but also one of those things that it's basically the thing that saved my life. It's given me the opportunity to live on my own, make these videos for you guys, and not really have anybody here with me to, you know, I don't have to worry about people going to bed early for work or whatnot. I don't have to worry about people getting my way. I don't have to share a bathroom or a kitchen or my food or anything like that. It's just me, myself, and I get to be able to basically make these videos without anybody getting my way. And if I want to make music, I can make music without people getting my way, you know? And it's just, it's amazing. It was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. And it was completely out of my comfort zone. Nothing I would ever want to do originally, but I'm so glad that I did. And I challenge you guys to do the same thing. You know, if there's that one city you really have always wanted to move to, but you're a bit like, you know, scared to do it, you know, do baby steps. The way I was able to do it down here is I took a week off of work when I was working in Ohio. I came down here and I went and visited, and I did it with somebody who I knew. I did it with my best friend. He'd already moved down here. So I stayed with my family and my best friend. We toured, looked at apartments and whatnot. And I just kind of got a feeling of what it was like to be down in Florida in general. And then that week kind of really helped me sell my point of like, okay, I can do this. This is awesome. I love this. And of course, my encouragement of my parents was also a big, big help. But like I said, baby steps. You know, don't throw yourself. It's not like you don't go, when you're trying to learn to swim, you don't jump right straight into the high end, you know? No. You wait. And baby steps. Go in 3 feet. And then you go a little bit higher up. And a little bit higher up. You know, or if like you're learning how to do like dives, you don't start on the highest one up there and whatnot. No, you start on the lowest one. You know, it's all about doing it gradually and in the right way. And I think honestly that's what we all should do. We should all live our lives in no fear and be willing to take risks and be willing to do stuff we might not normally do, because you only get one life, so you might as well do it the right way. That's the best thing I can tell you guys, honestly. But anyways, guys, if y'all enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll go ahead and drop my BINI reactions playlist for you guys over here. Check out the other stuff we react to from them. And of course, what do you want me to see or want me to do next? You know, let me know in the comments. What next song should I dive into? But anyways, guys, as always, thank you all so much for watching. Yes, and I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, guys, bye.